Hey peoples. So I'm bored and it's Saturday and I have nowhere to go. But am I gonna put some makeup on? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Dang it, I didn't wipe my beauty blender. Hold on. Also, I have dogs, so they're just gonna bark a lot, and I've learned that I can't control them, so they're gonna bark. Oh well. Okay. So, this is like one of those things that fancy people do, that they do their makeup and they talk, but the thing is I don't know what to talk about, so we're just gonna wing it. Okay, this is a unicorn. It's great. Let's see, what do I want to do? This is a new dress. It's velvet and it's the best thing ever. I'll do my eyes first because I know I'm gonna mess up. So this foundation, actually all my foundations are you know too light because I went outside. Shock. But this foundation is too light, so I use it as an eye primer. Okay, I can't because my phone's there. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know if the angle changed. I really don't care. So I went on the intranet and I found a random number generator. And the first question that random number generator or random question generator? What are your favorite TV shows? Here we go. I can get into this. I don't do makeup correctly. I'm just saying. I'm just doing what I always do, which is pink. And you know, part of me wants to try to do something fancy, but I know that's not gonna happen. So we're not gonna try. What is your favorite TV show? Well, my all-time favorite TV show from my childhood, hands down, Hannah Montana and Kim Possible. Ooh, and Lilo and Stitch. Okay, Disney. Basically, Disney shows. Andi Mack is a great show on Disney right now. It's, you know, real, and it deals with real issues, and oh my god, I could go on a tangent about Andi Mack. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a tangent on Andi Mack. Okay. So, if you haven't seen Andi Mack, spoilers. So, basically, Andi is this, I think she's like 13-year-old teenage girl. She has a big sister named Bex and then parents, okay? And she has two best friends named Cyrus and Buffy. They're like the best thing ever. So one day, her older sister Bex comes to town. Bex is like the typical, you know, can't stay in one place kind of person, rides a motorcycle, you know, that kind of, you know, rebellious 20-something. Or maybe she's 30. She's around there. She's young. No, she'd have to be in her 30s. Yeah, she's around in her 30s. Which just makes it worse because she's like acting like a 20-year-old. So basically, Bex comes back and she has this box. I'm like skipping a lot of the random details. So she has this box. And it has like pictures in it. And in the secret like little compartment thing in the box is a picture. Now, Bex and Andi's mother have tried their hardest Andi's entire life to not let her see what's in that box. But Andi is persistent because queen. And so she figures out, she like sneaks and goes in the box in the secret compartment. And she sees a photograph of Bex as like either, I don't know how, they never said how old she was, but she was young. She was like 18 to like 23. Like that's like, she was young, maybe even younger. But I'm assuming Disney didn't do a 16-year-old, so we're gonna say 18. And it's a picture of her of Bex in the hospital with a baby. So Andi's like, you have a secret kid. And then she's like, wait, that's me. So turns out Bex is actually Andi's mom, and Andi's parents are actually Andi's grandparents. That they took Andi when Andi was a baby, raised her as their own. So, mind you, now we have a Disney show that has a main character born out of wedlock by a mother that is very young and was irresponsible, and she doesn't know who her dad is. This is Disney Channel, okay? So, and also, it's just like, Andi is like, I think she's Chinese. It's like multiple races and multiple like cultures, and it's just great. It's great. It's like diverse and it's great. Okay. This isn't turning out half bad. So Andi's like dealing with the whole fact that basically her entire life she's been lied to, and she's been told that her the people she thought were her parents are not her parents, and now she has this mystery dad that she doesn't know, and they're not telling her who her dad is, and it's just a big old mess. Fast forward a couple episodes, she eventually meets and finds out who her dad is. She was very open and welcoming of her dad, and they have a great relationship. And so anyway, so then, you know, she has to kind of like, she tells her friends, and you have to kind of go through that or whatever. And so it just has a really good like dynamic, and it's very different, and it represents a not cookie cutter, not normal family. You know, it's, sorry for the dogs, it's very different, and I love that, considering I don't come from a very cookie cutter normal family. So it was just really, really cool in my opinion. Now we're gonna transition to Buffy. Buffy's mom is in the military, so you have that whole dynamic. And in this latest season, which I think we're on season 2, I'm not even gonna try to wait for the dogs to stop, because I don't. So I think we're on like season 2, and the dogs, and we find out that Buffy's mom is, I don't know the word, relocated, basically got relocated to somewhere else. And so instead of Buffy staying there, Buffy has to move with her mom. And, you know, they cover topics such as, you know, meeting your dad, finding out your mom is not your mom. Then you also have Bex's and her mom, Cece. You get to experience their dynamic of not being having a really good mother-daughter, and it's not just like something that happened in the first couple episodes and then they become best friends. Like, it's a never-ending thing. Like, they have their good times, and they really do try their hardest to get along for Andi's sake, but you still see those issues from years and years and years of butting heads. And they don't just get rid of it immediately. And that's what I think one of the biggest things that I love is showing a dynamic that's not, the biggest thing about Andi Mack is it's not cookie cutter. It's not what you think a Disney show would be. And so you have Buffy and her mom in that military. Then you have Cyrus, my precious, precious Cyrus. He is an awkward little dork, and he's precious. And he is the first openly gay character on a Disney Channel show. Yes, yes, yes. Disney, I love you. Okay, so basically, Andi has a crush on a guy named Jonah Beck, and he's like the hottie of middle school, okay, if there's such a thing, you know. And so then, and like, Andi's just infatuated, and you have that whole like, she likes Jonah, but Jonah only sees her as a friend, blah blah blah. Jonah has a really annoying girlfriend, and then also Jonah's girlfriend does have a dynamic where her dad lost his job, and so she has to like sell all her clothes to get a job. It's like, you have that dynamic, definitely, but it's not a plot that they really go deep into, which I didn't like the girlfriends. I really didn't care. Like, I didn't care to learn about her character at all. So this is such a weird angle, but I have a mirror right here, and I have hooded eyes, so I have to like, So basically, you know, you have that whole like love triangle thing going on. Then they introduce a new love triangle, but it's a love triangle I saw coming, because I'm me, but it shook the internet, okay? Turns out Cyrus has a crush. We thought he just had like an infatuation and like wanted to be Jonah's friend because he was like the cool kid. Like, that's how they kind of played it, but you could read into it. And it was one of those things that people like older viewers, not necessarily like the 7-year-olds watching, but like the older viewers would kind of read into and be like, and like ship them, but it never become like real. It became real. So Cyrus confesses to Buffy that Cyrus has a crush on Jonah, and so you're like shook. But the thing that makes it so much better, they don't focus, like they do for a second, on the boy likes a boy thing. The focus, the reason he's scared and upset about it, is because he likes his best friend's crush and kind of boyfriend by this point. So they're not focusing on the gay. They're focusing on, oh my god, I have a crush on my best friend's boyfriend or crush. And it's like new love triangle, and it's like, it's just, I don't know why, I just got excited. I was like, you're not focusing on the gay, focusing on the love triangle? Oh my god. Usually I hate love triangles, but I'm like, don't make it a big deal. Hey guys, so still editing the video, and I was kind of wanting to clarify something. So what I mean by this is Disney wasn't making such a big deal about him being gay. They were treating it as something that's normal, everyday thing, which you don't see often in TV. Usually when there's a gay character, there's, you know, it's focused so much on how it's bad, how the world perceives it as bad. But in the Andi Mack universe, at least for right now, it's just a thing. It's as normal as a guy liking a girl. It's no big deal. And at one point, Cyrus actually does have a girlfriend, and he really likes his girlfriend, but he does eventually break up with her. It was never really confirmed in the show, at least I don't remember, of he broke up with her because he wasn't straight. It was just he didn't feel that way about her. But that they haven't completely taken away the idea of him being bi, which I think that'd be really cool because there isn't a lot of good bi representation in television right now. So, especially that where kids can see. I just think it's a really good thing that they're not making it such a big deal that he's gay. Like, yes, it's good to represent the struggles that the LGBT community faces every day. I mean, I'm not an expert, straight white girl here. But, you know, I do think that it's very important that they don't make it a big deal and make it treat it as if it is a taboo. Because in the universe of Andi Mack, it's not. It's every day, bro. I'm so sorry. I hate myself too. And so I'm like, yes, 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 yes. So anyway, so we get through all of that. Okay, where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, okay, so Disney focuses on the whole love triangle rather than the gay. Amazing. So, you know, eventually Andi finds out, and she's like, whatevs. The next thing that I love about the show is Jonah. He develops anxiety and panic attacks. They are representing not only LGBT, non-cookie cutter families, multiple cultures, multiple races. They literally have an entire episode on Chinese New Year. Like, they're representing more than this normal white cis straight dynamic of a family that's usually on Disney. Like, yes, they do handle other topics on it. It's not just this, white whatever, but it's still like, I mean, and there was a lesbian couple on Good Luck Charlie. I do remember that. But they were on one episode. This is a recurring character on a Disney show that is a kid, and it's just, oh god, it's so good. And anyway, Jonah develops panic attacks and anxiety, and so now it's a mental illness represented on the show. And it's also, it's not like he just says he kind of doesn't want to accept the fact. He wants to hide it. He doesn't want to seem like he's broken or messed up, which is something that people who have anxiety and panic attacks deal with on a regular basis. It's just, it's so real. Like, it's real. And for kids who either that are older, that didn't grow up having a cookie cutter family, or they're growing up now and they don't have a cookie cutter family, and their family is different and crazy and weird and sometimes not good and sometimes great and sometimes insane and has this weird dynamic. For those kids that never feel represented on Disney Channel, the number one channel that children watch, to be represented on a TV show, on a kids TV show, is to me so big, because I look back at the shows that I watched when I was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, when I was in those formative years. You had Hannah Montana. Like, I love Hannah Montana, my favorite show ever, but, you know, it was so far-fetched in certain ways. And then you have Good Luck Charlie, which had the big a large family dynamic, but it really was they did have the lesbian couple. But I feel like Andi Mack is a show unlike any other. And I love that. It makes me very happy. So yeah. I think that's my tangent on Andi Mack. I now have to put foundation on. Okay, let's get a new topic. Do you follow your heart or your head? I don't know. We get to mix foundations and hope for the best. My nose is too light. I'm gonna mix it in a second. Don't worry, she's real pink. Do you like to sing when there is no one around? I don't know anyone who dislikes doing that. That's the best time to sing, especially when you're me and you hate singing in front of people. Because I can't sing. It's not the talent that I was blessed with. Hey guys, so I am finishing up editing the video, and I realized I never did an outro. I don't even think I did an intro. Oh well. But I just want to say thanks for watching, if anyone actually watched. There's this. And, I hope you enjoyed my tangent about Andi Mack, which was really, really random. And also, I hope you enjoyed watching me do my makeup and hair. My hair has come down. It's been, like, a lot of hours since I recorded that video. And so, and the makeup is still going strong. Well, okay, the eyeliner is smudged, but at this point, such is life, you know. So, but I just want to say thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, evening, night, middle of the night, early morning, midday, whatever time it is. Have a great time, and I will maybe post something else. I don't know. Okay, bye. See you later. Bye.